Hey, you don't have many friends, do you?
What's with the sudden comment? That's rude.
First, listen to me. Actually, my older sister is shy around people.
Is this conversation necessary when we are super busy with this assignment?
I'm worried that my sister will go through life without ever being able to talk to anyone again if things continue like this.
Are you a siscon or something? This is Hiroto. He was the first friend I made when I entered college, and now he's my best friend. I was struggling with how to approach people in class, and Hiroto approached me first.
So, please look forward to becoming friends with my sister. Sounds good, right?
He's really enthusiastic.
So, wait a moment. This is my sister, Akari.
You're Yuki-kun, right? Nice to meet you.
Yes. Nice to meet you. Whoa, she's cute.
Listen, Yuki. The reason I'm introducing my sister to you is because I trust you, okay?
Why are you talking like a tsundere?
I want my sister to become more sociable, to become happier, so I introduced you to her.
Why are you trying to expand your sister's circle of friends?
Well, actually, she used to be more lively when she was in college. But after she started working, she stopped smiling as much.
Did something happen at her job?
I don't know. Even when I asked, she just said I'm fine. And recently, she started locking herself in her room as soon as she gets home. I want my sister to be as lively as she used to be. That's why I would be happy if you became friends with my sister and made her smile again.
Well, if that's what you want. Understood. I'll do whatever I can.
I'm counting on you to take care of my sister.
I was asked to do it. And that's how I met Hiroto's sister, Akari-san. It's been almost 2 years since I met Akari-san. After meeting her, we've had various conversations. Surprisingly, we have the same taste in manga, especially martial arts manga, which surprised me. According to Akari-san, she finds it encouraging to see the protagonist grow stronger while struggling despite getting hurt. If only someone like Akari-san could draw. Hey, we're working on our graduation thesis today, right?
Yeah, well, don't rush. We still have time to chill, right? By the way, did you see Yukichi-san the other day?
You're always like that. Last time we gathered together, but in the end, we only wrote 10 characters.
Because searching for references is such a hassle.
Come on, submit your first draft quickly. It'll be tough if you leave it for later.
But still...
Hello, Yuki-kun.
Ah, hello. Akari-san.
I bought this on my way home from work the other day. It seems to have a good reputation. Try it.
Thank you.
I've been thinking this for a while.
What's wrong?
You're totally in love with my sister, aren't you?
What's with the sudden change of topic?
Anyone can tell just by looking, you know? I see heart marks in your eyes.
Is it that obvious?
Are you thinking about getting married to her or something?
No, it's not like that.
Well, whatever. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
So, what about you? Have you decided on your career path after graduation?
Well, maybe a manga artist?
Huh? You? A manga artist? Cut it out. That's a joke, right?
No, I'm serious. Don't laugh. I'm really being serious.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yeah, but so what?
Well, I mean, the other day I saw your doodles, and even a kindergartner's drawings are better, you know?
I know myself well too. I know that my drawings are below average. But I thought manga was different from novels because it can convey information not only through words but also through art. I really wanted to become a manga artist, so I did some research and I found out about this job, manga author.
Manga author?
A manga author is someone who comes up with ideas and stories, not the art.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I recently applied for a contest for manga authors.
And what were the results?
I got an honorable mention and won the rights to a short series.
Whoa, you're amazing!
Thank you. That's why I can't give up on my dream. After graduating from university, I'm going to work hard as a manga author.
If that's the case, I'll support your dream.
Thanks. It makes me happy to hear you say that.
In that case, let's study by reading manga for our future.
No. Don't we have to work on our thesis?
No.
Huh? At the time I submitted for the award, I didn't really think I would win. It was more like a trial for me. Huh? My work got an honorable mention? And I get to publish a 5-part serial. The artist is Iraka? I don't know them. Come to think of it, there was a sample of their art. Is this the art of the person who will be working on my manga? It's amazing. It's so much better than any manga drawing I've seen before. I think I fell in love with that artwork at first sight. A few days after telling Hiroto about my dream, I came back to his place to work on my thesis. Last time, I ended up reading manga and didn't make much progress on my thesis. Today, I have to work on it properly. Hello? It's Yuki. Huh? That's strange. Hiroto said he would be home today. For now, maybe I should work on my thesis at a family restaurant.
Yuki, you're going to play with Hiroto again today, right?
I didn't come here to play, but...
But you made plans to meet Hiroto, right? If you want, you can wait at my house.
Is that okay? I feel bad for you, Akari-san.
Well, I don't mind. So come in, okay?
In that case, I'll take you up on your offer.
But I'm sorry. Hiroto just suddenly rushed out earlier.
Huh? We had plans, though.
He said something about a part-time job.
He should have told me in advance. What's this?
I'm really sorry. One of my coworkers suddenly took the day off, and I have to open the shop today no matter what. Can we postpone our plans for another time?
He should have told me about that in advance. Well, if it was sudden, I guess it couldn't be helped. It seems Hiroto won't be able to come back on time today, so I'm going home.
Wait!
Huh? What's the matter?
Well, if it's okay with you, could you be a model for my drawings?
A drawing model? Akari draws, huh? That's unexpected. Sure thing. If you're okay with me, I'll do it.
Thank you.
I think that was the first time I ever entered a woman's room, and I was extremely nervous.
You can sit on the bed. Take your time.
Yes. Oh no, my heart is pounding.
Well, let me start drawing right away, okay?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She's drawing with a serious expression. When I see that expression, I feel bad about having had any ulterior motives earlier.
Yuki-kun?
Yes.
Yuki-kun, would you not be put off if you heard my secret?
Oh, of course not. Akari's secret? I wonder what it is.
Actually, as a hobby, I draw manga and stuff.
Manga? That's unexpected. I wonder what kind of manga she draws.
So, I wanted to try practicing different art styles, and I thought of drawing you.
I see.
I'm done!
Amazing! She's great at drawing sketches too. Akari, you're not only great at drawing, but you're also kind and you're perfect. You're so beautiful too.
What?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not what you think it is. I was muttering without thinking.
No, well, I'm happy.
After that, I chatted with Akari and we decided to part ways in the evening.
Thank you for being my model today.
No problem. Hiroto didn't come back, so I was free. It's okay.
I'm glad you said that.
Well then, I'll come again.
I'll be waiting for you.
On my way back that day, I couldn't get Akari out of my head. She was also a manga artist, huh? If the artist handling my drawings, Iraka-san, was someone like Akari. No, if only Akari was Iraka-san. No, that's impossible. Instead of thinking about that, I should finish my thesis. Since the day Akari drew a sketch for me, the fact that she draws manga stuck in my mind. Oh, it's hopeless. My thesis is not progressing at all. With this gloomy feeling, there's no way my thesis will make any progress. And for several days, I couldn't bring myself to work on it. Oh, speaking of which, I wonder what happened to the storyboard I submitted the other day. Let's see. Ah, here it is. Huh? My storyboard got a bronze award? Really? The current state of the story is all over the place, but I can sense the talent to make it into a series if it's more organized. It's great that I'm one step closer to my dream, but I'm also stuck with my thesis. What should I do? Maybe I should consult with Hiraka-san. I can't come up with a new story. Do you have any ideas? I sent a message suddenly, but I wonder if I get a reply.
If there's anything I can do, please let me know.
Oh, thank you. If you have any new illustrations, could you show them to me?
If my art can inspire you, I'll help you.
Whoa, amazing! This artwork is also in line with the worldview. Looking at this artwork, I feel like I need to do my best. I still don't have any ideas, but there's no point in worrying for now. I'd better step out for a change of pace. But I feel like I've seen that artwork somewhere before. Well, maybe I'm just imagining things. As I got inspired by the illustration, I decided to start working on manga and went downtown to get some ideas. This kind of urban area creates a somewhat exciting atmosphere when characters fight at night, doesn't it? Just looking at the scenery, ideas come to me much more than when I'm at home thinking. Wait, is that Akari-san? Akari-san!
Oh, Yuki-kun. Hello.
Hello?
Why are you here, Yuki-kun?
Actually, I got stuck with my thesis, so I came here for a change of pace.
I see. I've been doing a lot of thinking too.
Just as we were rejoicing our meeting, an uninvited guest showed up. Oh, you are Akari, aren't you? What are you doing here?
Oh, Warutake-san.
Who are you? Is this man a friend of Akari's? But he sounds too high-handed for that. Don't tell me he's her boyfriend.
I have plans.
That's fine. Nothing to worry about. You should be more sociable when you meet your boss in private, okay? Is this guy from Akari's office? Could it be that the guy next to you is your boyfriend?
What?
Poor Akari. Has she always been treated like this at work? At that moment, I suddenly remembered what Hiroto had said.
When she was in college, she was doing much better. But after she started working, she stopped smiling.
The reason Akari stopped smiling was probably this guy. Hey bro, you better not go with this woman, you know? What do you know about Akari? Hey, don't look so scared. I'm saying I'm going to show you Akari's true nature. Her true nature? She's a lazy woman at work. I've never seen her do her job properly. Okay. That's not all. She's a nerd. Okay. And this overflowing smell of a gloomy woman. Even her makeup can't cover it up, you know. My aesthetic sense is telling me that you shouldn't go for this woman. She's a boring woman. Is that all? Huh? After being treated like this at work, anyone would be depressed. Akari-san!
Huh?
Please bear with me for a moment. Are you blind? What? If you don't realize how beautiful she is, that's fine. I don't want a lot of people to find that out. Huh? You? What are you saying? But how can you not think she's cute when she's so caring and her smile is so beautiful? So that's how far your aesthetic sense goes, huh?
Yuki?
Oh, you. Well, we have plans. See ya. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sure he won't find us here.
Yuki?
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't like being hugged all of a sudden, did you?
No, it's not like that. I was happy that you did that for me and comforted me, even if it was a lie.
It wasn't a lie. What I said before was all my true feelings.
What?
I actually fell in love with you at first sight.
You did?
Yes, I did. From the first time I met you, and every time I saw you, I liked you more and more. I've always loved you.
Oh, Is that so?
Was that creepy?
No, not at all. To tell you the truth, I also liked you for being so kind to me ever since we first met.
What? Really?
Hey, it's embarrassing, okay? Don't make me say it twice.
So, we're in love, right?
Yes, it seems so.
Then, let's go out.
Are you sure you're okay with me?
What are you saying? I want you, Akari.
Really? Well then, yes! Please let me go out with you.
Yay! Let's move to a different place for now, shall we?
Yes, I suppose we should.
I felt awkward in front of the crowd, so I took Akari and ran to a comic book cafe. Speaking of which, why were you out, Akari-san?
I explained to you the other day that I draw manga, right?
Yes?
The manga author I'm working for seems to be having trouble coming up with new ideas, so...
The manga author? I never thought she also had a manga author as a partner.
I draw mangas like these, so I was just strolling around to get some ideas, hoping that my drawings would give the author some ideas.
This drawing!
What's wrong?
This drawing is from my manga!
What? What do you mean?
Actually, I'm a manga author.
What? Really?
And the person in charge of my drawings, the name is Iraka.
What?
Iraka-san, that's you, right?
Uh-huh.
So it was you who's been drawing for my manga until now, huh?
Oh, Yuki,
What is it?
now that we know each other properly, we can meet and think about our stories together, right?
Yes. Oh, that was close. She was so cute that I almost made my heart stop. And 3 months have passed since then.
Congrats on your graduation!
Congrats!
That was a tough graduation thesis, wasn't it? So, how are you and sis doing these days?
Well, since Akari quit her job, she seems to have more time to focus on her art, and her drawings are becoming even better than before.
I'm not talking about that. About your relationship.
Wait, that's embarrassing!
Yuki, can I talk to you?
Oh, Akari!
Oops, I'm not wanted here.
Oh, hey! Seeing Akari coming into the room, Hiroto must have sensed something. He immediately disappeared from the room.
The work that we won an award the other day, I revised it. What do you think?
I think it's getting much better. You're really good, Akari.
I'm glad to hear you say so, Yuki.
By the way, is your former company alright now?
Yeah, Warutake seemed to have said terrible things to a lot of people too. So even before I even quit, he was demoted and got sent to a tiny office.
I'm glad to hear that.
Hey, let's come up with ideas for the next story, shall we?
Akari, you've become even more passionate lately, huh?
Whatever. Let's get to work. This next one will be a rom-com, right?
Yes, that's right, but...
If it's a rom-com, maybe we can come up with a good story if we make out.
Oh, hey! Akari-san! I'm really glad I get to go out with such a kind and beautiful lady. My name's Akihiro Jujo. Today is the wedding of my best friend, Katsuhiko Komiya's sister. Sasada-chan is finally getting married, huh? Akihiro, you should find a good person soon, too.
That's right. Your only hope for a chance to get married, Sasada-chan, has been taken away by someone else.
Shut up! It's my parents who sigh. Both families have known each other for a long time. And my family was trying to get me and Sasada to be together. Well, Sasada is more like my family, you know? As I entered the ceremony hall thinking of this, Katsuhiko, looking panicked, came running up to me. Akihiro, it's a disaster! Oh, uncle, aunt, sorry, please come with me. Katsuhiko grabbed me by the arm and pulled me along with him. Well, I was pulled to the bride's waiting room. And sitting there with her face down is Sasada, the bride, but she looks so gloomy. Sasada? What's the matter? You look down. Of course she's feeling down. The groom ran away from her on the wedding day. What? He ran away? That's right. He called us just before the ceremony and said he doesn't intend to marry her. Seriously, that son of a bitch. Of course he's pissed. Even I'm pissed. I see. That's why Sasara is so depressed.
So, you know.
That's terrible. What are you gonna do about the wedding?
So, Akihiro-kun, please, be my substitute groom.
I can't believe your husband won't be coming. Huh? Didn't you say something strange just now?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I'd like you to be my partner in marriage just for today, please.
What? Are you out of your mind? I asked her back, but she just stared at me. Tears were floating at the edges of her eyes. What? Wait. Why would I do that? If there's no partner, it would be normal to call it off. I've never heard of a substitute groom.
Akihiro-kun, you know I run a marriage agency, right?
Yeah, I heard.
So this would look especially bad on me. People at work and my business partners. Sorry. That was too selfish of me. I'm the worst.
She apologizes once again. I felt my chest tighten at her painful expression. Sasara will have to suffer much more than now at this rate. She'll have to hold on to these bitter memories.
Right now, my parents and that guy's parents are talking to the people at the venue. I'll tell them when they come back that we're going to cancel it. We've prepared for the reception so we can just have a dinner party, hey?
And then she smiles at me. What a sad smile. Sasara, I clenched my fist and was about to continue with my next words, but... Hey, Akihiro! Why don't you help Sasara-chan, you wimp?
That's right. There was no hope of you getting married anyway, so get married to her right here, right now.
Whoa, don't interrupt me right now. I was about to make a shocking statement. And how can my own parents be so unproud of me? My resolve has been ruined. I got off to a bad start, but I turned to her and say, Sasara, I'll be your substitute groom, or whatever you want me to be.
Really?
Just make sure the groom's side understands everything, okay? I don't know anybody on their side.
I know! Thank you! Thank you so much!
After that, the ceremony started with a 1-hour delay, with me as the substitute groom. Everything with the original groom's name on it was removed, and the groom's guests were secretly told what's going on. As a result, half of them left angrily, and the other half stayed with us. I wonder why I'm kissing you on my vows.
Sorry, Akihiro-kun.
She whispered as her lips parted. However, as expected of wedding professionals, the reception after the wedding went well. Now, this cake! Let the bride's love be the size of the cake and let the groom eat it!
I guess this would do.
Wait. How can I possibly eat that? Wait a minute! Don't shove it in my mouth! Not long afterwards, when the dinner party started, people from the groom's side gathered with apologetic looks on their faces. I'm sorry about what Tsuyoshi did. Let me at least give you my blessing.
Hey, they're not really getting married. Oh, I shouldn't say anything more.
Oh yeah, you guys just look good together, so... sorry.
Can we exchange our contact info later? If I find Tsuyoshi, I'll call you. He's the enemy of all women. I'll never forgive him.
After saying that, they went back to their seats. Well, just as the meal was about to end, the MC stands in front of us. Now we will begin the long-awaited project of writing the marriage certificate. The staff of the wedding hall will take responsibility for sending the completed marriage certificate to the local government office. Wait. No way. I didn't hear anything about that. And they're sending it by mail?
I told them not to mail it, so don't worry. But I guess that's what they say at times like this. They're just trying to make the event fun for everyone.
Phew, it's finally over. Finally, the wedding party's over, and we finished changing our clothes.
Oh, thanks a lot, really. And I'm sorry. I'll buy you something delicious next time, anything you want.
Thanks, I'll think about it. But I felt sorry for the original groom's parents. They were apologizing to the very end. I couldn't help but feel sorry for them.
Well, yeah. I'm sure it's a headache for them, paying for the wedding expenses and going around to apologize to everyone.
But Sasada must be in pain too. She just had a wedding, but she's not actually getting married. While I was thinking about that, a staff member from the wedding hall jumped in looking panicked.
I'm sorry. We've accidentally mailed your marriage certificate.
What? Our surprised voices overlap nicely.
Sorry. It seems that one of our staff members didn't know about this special circumstance and sent it out.
Oh wait, hey! Please do something about it!
I'll do my best.
You couldn't collect the certificate back? We had a wedding on Saturday, and on Monday afternoon, I was at work when I got a call from the venue.
That's right. I talked to the courier several times, but they said it would be difficult to find the mail. And I called the city hall this morning and was told that what they have already received could not be withdrawn.
So that means...
The two of you are legally married.
The call had apparently gone to Sasada too, and we met up after work to discuss the future. Marriage. I've never even dated anyone, and suddenly, I'm married.
I'm sorry. If I hadn't gotten you involved, none of this would have...
I was confused and Sasada kept apologizing. Now, we are officially married on paper.
Really? I'm the worst. I'm sorry.
Saying that, Sasada looks even more depressed. It must have been a real terrible wedding for her. She must be thinking about how to take responsibility. She's always been very caring, and she's always had a strong sense of responsibility. I can't help it. I say aloud cheerfully. Ha 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 ha! Well, we can't go back to the past. I got a beautiful wife. I'm a lucky guy.
Huh?
I suddenly started to laugh in a bright voice, which made Sasada look surprised. Well, I never thought I would ever get a wife. And to be the husband of the president of a company that I know so well, and the wedding was free. It's just perfect. The only way to end this relationship is to file for divorce, but that won't make anyone happy, right? So, why don't we give it a try? Our married life.
Akihiro-kun. I'm totally hopeless, huh? For making you say that to me. But thank you.
Thus, we unintentionally became husband and wife and began our married life. Originally, Sasada was going to live with the groom's family, so she cancelled her apartment and now lives with her parents. I also live with my parents. Well, since it was a good opportunity, we decided to start looking for a new place to live.
I'll take care of the rent. I'm the president of the company, so I can handle it.
Oh no, that will make me feel good. Let's split the rent.
Boo. You won't depend on me.
Don't be sulky. So, do you have any recommendations for a place for two of us to live? Preferably a newer building? So we walked into the real estate agency and asked the lady.
Yes, I do. I have a property that I recommend. I'll show you. Let's go. Right away, okay?
What? Oh, sure. Oh wait, that's it?
Here. This is the property I recommend. Low rent, air-conditioned, and furnished.
Well, what we were introduced to was a property surrounded by a graveyard. What a place to bring us to!
The building is full of people. Looks like a lively and fun place.
What are you talking about? There are no people, is there?
I found a tenant at last. Here's the contract.
Why is there a contract already?
So that you can sign it right away. You can move in today if you sign it. Oh, hey! We found a nice place, Akihiro. I have to sign it. I have to sign it! Thank you very much.
Hey, Sasada! Stop! Stop that signing! I managed to dissuade Sasada, who was about to sign it with a mysteriously strong force. Well, despite all that, we decided where to move to. Oh, isn't this premium sushi? An average person can never afford it.
I guess it's to thank you, but if you really don't like the situation, just tell me, okay?
Says her unsurely. Well, if I were in her shoes, I would think likewise. I don't hate it. It sure was a sudden marriage, but it's because I've known you for a long time, so I don't hate it.
Akihiro-kun.
I don't know if you're gonna be a normal married couple, but I look forward to living with you. In the meantime, Tsuyoshi Mitaka, the original groom.
You are the worst! Is that why you ran away from the wedding? Can you not get me involved?
What? I'm really in love with you.
Stop joking around. What are you going to do if I also get suspected and they demand me alimony or something? You won't take any responsibility, will you? You're the kind of guy who proposed to your fiancé without thinking and then ditched the wedding. Ugh! I don't even want to talk to you! You're annoying me, so get the hell out of my life. You're the enemy of all women.
A few days after moving into a new house with Sasada, on my day off, she called me over and I showed up at her office.
Wow. So he's the president's husband. He seems to be a kind, good-looking guy.
Ugh, I'm jealous of newlyweds. My husband said I don't fit the fish I caught.
All the female employees who didn't attend the wedding are coming to see me.
Hey, it's not a show.
I came here because...
Hey, don't look so nervous just because your face won't be shown. That nervousness gets conveyed through a picture.
But why don't you just hire pros? The reason I was called in was to take promotional pictures for Sasada's company.
I like the amateurness of it. And it's a rule I set. Just give it up. That's right. If someone gets married at work, our promotional picture gets replaced with that couple. The boss is no exception. Here, smile.
And so, we gradually turned a fake marriage into a fact. Well, about 2 months have passed since then. Hey, Sasada, this is delicious.
Oh, thank you, Akihiro.
We still don't do anything like a real married couple. We're just living together. But we decided to call each other by name since yesterday, but it's so awkward. I can't get over the feeling that we're just childhood friends. By the way, I met my best friend, Sasada's brother, the other day. Hey, Katsuhiko, why don't you come over to my place once in a while? Oh, I'd rather not. Things happened, but you guys are not divorced and still live together. That means it's getting real, right? It still feels weird to think my best friend is now my brother-in-law. Well, I'll visit you guys when I feel like it. Katsuhiko also seems to be confused by the sudden change in our relationship. Well, even after 2 months, it was still difficult to get used to the new life. But on this day, one of the problems was about to be solved. You found the groom?
Yes. Can you come right away with your wife now? I tried calling her, but she didn't pick up.
Yeah, she's at work. I'll call her right away. Hanging up the call, I immediately called Sasada's office. Thanks to the fact that I had met everyone at the photo shoot, the call went smoothly without raising any suspicion. Then I rented a car, picked up Sasada, and headed to the designated place. You know, if you're worried, you don't have to meet him, okay?
No, it's fine. This is my problem.
Hey, it's a little late for this, but why did you decide to marry such a guy in the first place? I'm sorry. Did I go too far with my question?
No, it's all right.
Then she starts talking.
He was depressed in the park because he had a bad day at work. So I started to take care of him in various ways.
I'm in love with you. Please marry me.
What? He was so pushy and I was kind of forced to nod my head. So we didn't do much that was typical of lovers. And then we ended up at the wedding.
What the heck is that? I had no idea what the guy wanted to do.
Not sure what to say, but welcome?
Soon after, a woman who says is the groom's friend welcomes us. Indeed, welcome is probably not a good word choice.
Anyway, please come in. The guys are watching him, so don't worry.
When we were urged to enter the house, I found a man in the living room surrounded by guys who we met at the wedding. He is tied up behind his back so that he cannot escape. So this is Tsuyoshi Mitaka.
This is unjust home arrest. I'll sue you.
Shut up! You have no right to say that!
Hey,
He shakes his shoulders at the scolding words.
Sasada.
The man shifts his gaze to her, as if seeking for help for some reason.
Now, Mr. Takeshi Mitaka, shall I listen to your defense?
On the other hand, Sasada was looking down at him with a cold gaze.
Ah, there's no need for that. See, he's revealed himself online.
The phone screen she showed us showed Tsuyoshi Mitaka talking on a streaming site.
I proposed to her jokingly, you know, and she got serious about it. It's just entertainment. I tried to see how far I can go with it, and then we got to the wedding, so I ran away. Well, the phone hasn't stopped ringing, but I have a real girlfriend, you know? I've always wanted to ditch a wedding, so this is how it goes.
This is beyond terrible. It's too much. Sasada, after finishing the video, came onto my chest. Her cold expression earlier was nowhere to be seen. She was crying, her face contorted in frustration. Sasada.
What is this?
I clenched my back teeth. I gently let go of her and turned to face the man angrily. Hey, did you really mean what you said here? I gripped my fist tightly, holding back the urge to punch him, but I remained calm as much as I can.
Huh? Who the heck are you? There's no way I was serious. It's just to get more views, just for entertainment.
Then why did you actually run away on the day of the wedding? What entertainment? You've gotta be kidding me. My words were calm, but...
First of all, who the heck are you anyway? It's none of your business, right?
I'm telling you because it is my business now, you idiot! Sasada is my old friend and now she's my wife. A rotten-headed guy like you have no right to mess with Sasada. Finally, my anger exploded.
Huh? Sasada, I thought you were single.
Akihiro, thank you.
Sasada then glares at him sharply while still leaving tears in her eyes.
Why do I have to tell you anything about myself?
Stop joking around.
That's exactly my line. Right back at you.
As soon as she said that, her expression suddenly disappeared. Then, with a cold expression that chills everyone around, she said,
I think a man who makes a woman cry should take responsibility for what he has done, you know? At the very least, you are guilty of marriage fraud and contempt. What else is there? You see, if I let you go now, you will make many other women cry. Be prepared. I'll get a lawyer and I'll be thorough with both criminal and civil charges.
And later on, we consulted with the lawyer of Sasada's company.
I see. So it's not marriage fraud if no money or goods were stolen. That's right. You can charge him for contempt from what I can see in this video, but it wouldn't be a major charge.
Apparently, it's hard to charge someone with a crime even if they intentionally ran away from a wedding.
So, let's focus on civil matters. The other party may have had a harder time than getting the criminal charge because they will be charged with money. I guess I'm finally done with this.
After talking to the lawyer, Sasada sits on the sofa and says that actually, there's a trial coming up, but she just has to leave the rest of the lawyer.
But this is a disgrace for the president of a marriage agency to fall for such a bastard of all people.
That's how hard it is to see through people.
But you know what? There was one good thing, wasn't there?
A good thing?
That I got married to you, Akihiro. That's the best thing I got from this.
She smiled as she said that. Here's a bit of our after story.
She really sued me.
Tsuyoshi Mitaka had a desperate look on his face as he held the bill of complaint in his hand. By the way, he failed to appear on the court date. He didn't even file an answer in writing. As a result, it was treated as admission of the charges, and he was charged with the full amount of compensation. Well, as for us, it was smooth sailing. Oh shoot, it's so embarrassing! We were both looking at a brochure with a photo we took at our office.
Yeah, it is. But I'm glad we were able to have a real wedding, even if it was just for this picture.
Huh? What did you say? I couldn't hear you.
Nothing.
And a few months later...
I knew it! I'm pregnant!
Really? Oh whoa, I'm gonna be a dad now? We had a strange marriage, but now we are a great couple. My name is Taishi Aoi. I'm 27, and I work at my best friend's event planning company. Today, I had come into a luxury car dealership with my friend's sister to look at cars.
Oni-chan would like that car.
Oh yeah, wanna test drive it? We had a similar interest in cars, so the conversation flowed, and we were having a good time. But someone appeared as if to rain on our parade.
Wait, are you Alice?
Yikes. Hojo, why are you here?
I'm obviously here to look at cars. A top-tier man like me needs a top-tier car.
He grinned after he said it. It seems like they knew each other.
It must be fate that we meet like this here. Like we're tied together by the ropes of destiny.
Hojo got into her personal space. Alice was obviously not enjoying it, so I interrupted. Hey, she doesn't like that. Stop.
Huh?
Hojo glanced over at me. He must have immediately decided that I was beneath him because his attitude changed to that of contempt.
Who's that poor-looking guy? I don't think he would pass the credit check.
Let's go.
Alice pulled my hand and tried to leave, but Hojo followed us.
Hey, I've been reunited with my childhood friend, but you're cold. You're actually feeling shy, right?
You're creepy. So can you not come near me?
Oof, you didn't say that kind of stuff back then. Is that broke guy your boyfriend?
This guy, saying whatever he wants. I found out later that Hojo was from a high-class family, graduated from a famous private university, and entered a major company. Due to all of that, his narcissistic, nasty personality was perfected, and he's who he is now. He must have really wanted to get Alice's attention, because he kept coming at me.
Anyway, I can buy an expensive car like this, but a broke guy like you can't, huh?
Application for purchase? Right this way.
Taishi-kun, ignore that, okay? Let's go home.
Yeah, you're right. So, we left the car dealership and Hojo behind us.
Welcome back! How was it? Was there anything good?
This is Toma Natsume. He's my friend from middle school, and now he's also my boss.
It was terrible. I ran into Hojo and that guy tried to flirt with me again.
You mean the Hojo that always followed you around? That sucks.
After graduating university, Toma founded an event planning company. The brilliant young CEO was successful within a few years, and now the company was at the top of its industry.
Well, that kind of stuff's gonna happen, so don't worry about it. You're gonna start your own company and become independent someday, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Actually, I, Taishi Aoi, had a dream of starting my own company in the future. I can't deny that Toma had an influence on that, but I had always been interested since high school. I had tried a few times to start my own company, but it hasn't gone well yet.
Hey Alice, I received a question about a quote for the local event, but what's going on with that?
Huh? I sent it via fax as they requested.
Fax? They might be out of toner. I'll check in with them again. Unlike successful independent Toma, I'm not even standing at the start line.
Huh? What's up, Taishi? Is there something on your mind?
No, nothing. I have work tomorrow, so I'm gonna go home. Due to my family's financial circumstances, I couldn't go to university. I looked for jobs as a high school graduate, but I had a difficult time finding something. Eventually, I ended up at Toma's company. But as the years go by, all I've accumulated is more panic. Every day, I ask myself if this is okay. Maybe I should give up on starting a company and find a regular job. One day, I had just finished setting up and was working security for the event.
Welcome! This is the National Food Fair! Treasures from the sea, from the mountains! We have rare items that you don't see often!
We've been at it since morning, but customers aren't coming in. Our event space was in a shopping mall in the city, so normally, we could predict quite a bit of foot traffic. After a while, I went to the smoking area on my break and heard this. I'm happy for the event, but due to price increases, the customers are pinching pennies. I see. We do e-commerce, but the customers don't want to pay for shipping. In the afternoon, I was helping, so I heard the customers talking.
You can't finish a whole pack when you live alone. I don't have any neighbors to share with either. You know, There are some tour groups you can't join if you're alone, too.
I see. There isn't a system that lets people shop easily if they're alone. There are a lot more single people now. Maybe I can come up with something. At the end of the day, we were about to get ready to pack up when someone spoke to me.
What? The broke guy? I mean, Alice's friend?
It was the nasty rich kid. Ah, it was nice meeting you. Hojo-san, right?
Yep, I am top class, highly educated man, Ryo Hojo, the best salesman.
Is it normal to talk like that about yourself?
Hojo-san, who is this? Do you know him?
I never got your name. What was it?
No one worth introducing.
I can see that. From what I can tell, you're a part-timer without any background to talk about.
I'm a freelance worker, but I'm planning on starting my own company soon. Unwittingly, I had fought back his accusations, and Hojo's attitude became even more condescending.
There it is! There are so many people who call themselves future entrepreneurs. Usually ends in failure.
Hojo-san, that's too much. I'm dying.
Starting a business is like a gamble for failures, right? In a society, in the end, it's all about graduating from a good university and entering a big company.
This guy, I would have punched him already if I weren't working. I couldn't stay silent, so I thought about what I would do.
Hey, can you not bother my staff too much?
Toma.
Your Highness, you're Alice's older brother. Long time no see.
Who are you?
Oof, no, it's me, Hojo. You don't remember me?
He quickly came to Toma's side and took out a business card.
Onisama, this is my contact info, so if you're free, maybe we could have a meal.
Huh, this is quite a fancy business card, as expected of a great salesman.
Yes, my company is the more liberal one of the big companies. I work in a very free environment.
Huh, whatever. I would like it if you didn't bother Taishi so much.
Of course, I'll excuse myself now. Goodbye, Onisama. Good day.
Hojo left quickly. We watched him. Huh, a gold embossed card at his age. What's up, Toma? Nothing, it's nothing. You set up early this morning, right? Go home. Okay, good work today. A few days later, I was at Toma's house with a certain item in my bag. Toma, I made a business plan, so can you look at it? Whoa, you finally have a new idea? Let's see.
I want to see. Show me too.
Toma looked through the proposal and said this. I see. A service that allows individuals to receive group discounts without haggling.
What does that mean?
When a customer wants to purchase an item, they can use an app to find people who have the same interests or needs. They can make a group in real time and use an inside coupon to pay. Then they can utilize the group discount. A system that lets customers receive a discount by collaborating with other customers.
But in the past, an investment company had a similar service for New Year's products and they failed, right?
Yeah, so there aren't any competitors right now. So if you hone out the details, it's worth trying. With Toma's stamp of approval, I felt even more motivated. If I can do this, I think it'll be in line with services like Amazon and Mac10. We have to work out the kinks to make sure this is viable.
It looks like it'll cost a lot to develop the system.
We need to cut it down to the minimum at first to keep costs down. I plan to brush up the system as we receive feedback from users. Our discussion continued through the night. I said this earlier, but how are you going to stand out among other existing systems? I think I'm going to target specific regions and communities first. For example, doing yukata purchases during a region's summer festival, or selling local products at special prices.
I see. We can use our local connections.
You're all set to utilize our company. That's a correct move from a business standpoint. I went around to different banks to collect my starting fund. I feel like this doesn't show specifically how you're gonna gain profits. So we're gonna collect a small fee for each purchase. and put in premium services. I went to several places, but the banks were worried about debt. They wanted to avoid loaning to a new company.
I don't really get it. If you're focusing on regions, you're just shrinking your market.
That's true if we think about just one region, but by targeting regions around the nation...
We're busy today, so come back when you have more specifics.
Oof, sending me away at the door. This might be normal in the business world, but I was still sad about it. If I just go back to the banks and do the same explanation, nothing will happen. My phone rang.
Hello, Taishi-kun? An investor that I know is interested in your business.
Huh? Investor? You know an investor?
Remember how I used to work at a gentleman's club to pay back my loans? I met this person then. This person is known for being an angel investor. Want to meet them?
I see. Thank you. I'll do it. I headed to the meeting place. I wasn't expecting to see what I saw there.
Hello. Are you the businessman that Alice was talking about?
I've seen this person before. I think they call her the investment enchantress? Nice to meet you. I'm Aoi. I wanted to meet with you to discuss some things.
Don't be so nervous. Bartender, make the same cocktail for the two of us.
Yes, ma'am. I put all my passion into explaining my plan for an hour, but the answer I received was...
I'm sorry, but your plan still lacks practicality.
But... I was dejected, but she continued.
But what I focus on when investing isn't the plan, it's the person. So you.
Huh? Me?
Yes. I've been watching you for an hour, but I feel a strong ambition from you. It looks like you're holding it in, but your eyes are those of a starved beast. I don't hate it.
Then...
Yes. I'd like to be a part of your plan. How about 50 million yen?
Really? Thank you so much! I breathed a sigh of relief.
I'll give a future CEO some advice. That cocktail I got for you. You still haven't had a sip, right?
Oh, that's... I'm not able to drink any alcohol. I was trying to play it off, but I was caught.
When you're talking business, you can't put your glass down until you've drunk every single drop in your glass. The cocktail in your hand is specially made, and it's 60%.
60? I'm too weak to drink something like that. But if I ruin Nanaku-san's mood here... I was filled with nerves and panic, but I wasn't about to lose the 50 million here. Okay, let's go!
Oh, you drank it all.
Ew, it's bitter. What is this? I've had this before. My mouth was filled with bitterness and sourness. I almost gagged.
Was it too strong?
Ooh, my throat is stinging and bubbling. Wait, huh?
I'm kidding. I would never make you drink something with 60% alcohol.
What? So this is...
Just a ginger ale. No alcohol at all. Just a test of courage. You're really funny.
Oh, come on! I was genuinely worried. I had fallen straight into her trap, but I managed to get the investment. One day, if you're buying a car, it's gotta be Japanese. Lexuses are the best.
You're right. I like cars with good mileage, so I'm curious about the hybrids too.
Of course, cars are a man's dream. Taishi, you think so too, right? You two are both cheerful when it comes to cars.
Of course! Look at all the new cars, of course we're excited!
I was walking around and watching the two of them, when I saw someone familiar.
Oh, you're that guy. And you too.
Oh, long time. Are you here to buy a new car? You're really extravagant.
Oh, no. I failed to get a loan, so I'm here to apply again.
You failed? Why?
Who cares? Why is a broke guy like you here anyway?
Hojo was trying to look down on me again, but it was obvious that he didn't have as much energy about it.
We're here to get the car that Taishi purchased.
He bought a car? Grr, I'm sure it's some cheap used one.
No, it's new. Sorry for the wait, Aoi-sama. Here's the car you purchased.
What? Ferrari? What is this? There's no way a freelancer can buy a car like this.
What? Taishi is a great CEO now.
The business I had started received support from local residents and tourists. It spread via social media, and there are already over 100,000 subscribers. It's a hot new venture.
That's just luck. It's like you won the lottery.
It was partially a gamble at first, but now it's not.
That's right. Taishi-kun's company is already making profits.
What are you saying? Unlike this little guy, I work at a major company.
You always say that, but isn't there anything else you can brag about? Jeez, I was gonna let it go if you left quietly, but stop it. Toma went up to Hojo and whispered in his ear. Is it fun for you to spread your false accomplishments?
What? What are you saying?
Your business card was quite fancy with the embossing. I looked into your company. I saw that 6 months ago, all employee business cards were changed to a matching simple design.
Oof, that's,
Hojo was stumbling over his words, so Toma continued. I used my connections to find out that you were so incapable that you were sent off to a small company last year. Now, you just do random useless work?
What? Why do you?
You couldn't forget the glory days when you just started, so you created your own business card. And you're still showing it off like some loser? I'm sure you didn't get a loan because they found that out. Toma never half-assed anything. Hojo was at a loss for words.
To think I would fall this far.
That's so lame. You're a sad man.
The final blow. He deserved it. Hojo was left without the energy to respond, and we left. After that, Hojo was arrested for fraud. He had been borrowing money left and right with his fake identity.
Shoot! My life is over!
His extravagant lifestyle was a throne of lies all built on money he had borrowed from other people. There was a limit to his lies, and it didn't last. It was too late when he realized it.
Yeah, so cool! The engine sounds, the interior design, it's all perfect!
The two corners had a blast the whole ride home.
Taishi-kun, step on the pedal slowly. Ferraris accelerate like crazy.
That's right! Don't crash it right after getting it! Never!
I know. I've test-driven it a couple of times, so calm down.
Okay!
Your first car is a Ferrari. That's amazing.
My company is also benefiting from this, so we're gonna be busy, partner!
You're right. Let's do this!
Whoa, this is like a bromance. Nice.
Oh, you should make Alice your wife. Then we would become brothers. Whoa, what are you saying? I'm gonna lose my grip, so stop!
Marrying Taishi-kun? That would mean this Ferrari would be mine? Whoa, that's a great idea. I'm in. How about it? Do you want to marry me?
What? What are you saying? This is all too sudden!
I laughed weakly, but there was a part of me that wasn't all against it.